Oshinoko, we finna talk about it. Amazing series. Absolutely did not like the ending. This is your spoiler alert right now. Do not proceed if you haven't finished. For starters, for as smart as Aqua is, and I mean smart, he was a doctor in his past life, you would think he would come up with a better plan than what he did. You would think Akane would be more hit to Aqua doing something like that based on the fact that she knows him so well. If I were the author, instead of having Akane in that bodysuit, I would have had a secret reveal where Akane was following Aqua into the woods this entire time without him realizing. But before she did that, she called the cops because she feels like something suspicious was happening in the woods, just in case. She's an amazing actor, remember? She can really sell it and get the cops to come there quick. Then when Aqua and Kamiki are having their conversation, where Kamiki admits to trying to get Ruby killed and admits to instigating Ai's death, Akane could then jump into the conversation right before Aqua pulls out the knife.
I pull out the Glock, put it on his forehead, and spill his brains all over the concrete.
So that he doesn't incriminate himself on the video recording that she has, and then stall until the police arrive. Kamiki gets arrested for conspiracy to attempt murder. The public will feel sympathy for Ruby because her own father is trying to kill her, thus raising her popularity in the process. Her popularity raises, she surpasses Ai as the next big idol, and Aqua is there to see it. Now I can obviously go the route of, oh, they can just hire a security team or a bodyguard to stay around Ruby at all times. And then someone else can say he can just instigate one of the bodyguards that's overly obsessed with Ruby or Ai. But I'm not even going to make that point, because the real point I'm trying to make is that Aqua's death is kind of just lazy cop-out writing, in my opinion. It felt like the author forgot that they had to finish the manga in like 3 chapters, so they just came up with something. And in the process of doing that, you undermined all the subplots that you were building up throughout the story. At this point in the story, Aqua isn't just a guy bent on revenge anymore. He's a guy that refound his purpose, protecting Ruby, aka Serena. If he made that decision while he was still bloodthirsty and blinded by revenge, I can live with that, because that's in line with his character at that point in time. But in that scene, Aqua is written as a man who is thinking clearly, that is rational in thought. That's one of the reasons why he just didn't flat out kill Kamiki, because if he did, that would negatively affect Ruby, which he did not want. And you mean to tell me that the most rational thought that he had in his head was to stab himself? It just doesn't make sense, which in my opinion, I feel like the Akane ending that I suggested would have been better. And I am in no means saying that I would have written a better story than what the author wrote. All I'm saying is that it made more sense for Akane's character to want to save Aqua the way he did for her, despite him not wanting her to be involved with his business. It made more sense for her character to sneak around, find out what's going on, and figure out a way to help, because that's what she was doing the entire time throughout the story. If you were going to make Aqua the character that would eventually destroy himself in order to protect the ones he loved, Akane is right there as the perfect person to save Aqua from himself, to save him from making decisions in situations just like that, to stop him from going over that ledge and ending his life the way he did for her earlier in the series. That was the full circle moment right there, and it was completely missed out on. This ending felt like that episode of SpongeBob where the kids wanted Krabby the Clown but got Chippy the Cheapskate.
You promised these children Krabby the Clown.